Today we are reading Spookley the Square Pumpkin, A Family to Be Thankful For by Joe Troiano, illustrated by Mary Young. After the video, stay tuned for reading questions and educational activity ideas for no prep, homeschool learning, or classroom discussion and writing activities. And visit laurenmartinbooks.com for more free learning resources and access to my printable and play-based no prep preschool curriculum. Please like, share, and subscribe to Lauren Martin Books for more read-along stories with comprehension questions. Now let's read Spookley the Square Pumpkin, A Family to Be Thankful For. Halloween had come and gone. It was time for Thanksgiving on Holiday Hill Farm. Spookley wondered about this new holiday. Did you get treats and wear costumes and give candy away? Jack Scarecrow said, "No, it's not like that at all. Thanksgiving's another holiday that comes every fall. It's a day when families gather together and give thanks for having each other forever." Spookley thought about Thanksgiving and felt a little sad. Everyone gathered around to see why he felt bad. "I don't have a family," Spookley said with a moan. "I'm the only square pumpkin that has ever grown. I know it is Thanksgiving, but I'm not really sure a square pumpkin has something to be thankful for." Jack said, "Spookley, my friend, maybe you should think a bit more." Spookley thought and thought as he shuffled along. He thought, "I wish I had a family and a place I belong." Spookley was shuffling down the first garden row when a pod full of peas shouted, "Spookley, don't go. Spend Thanksgiving with us, and you'll have lots of fun. You may not be a pea, but we'll treat you like one." "Maybe later," Spookley said. Then he turned and once more shuffled off to find something to be thankful for. And in the next row, the tomato said, "Howdy." The corn called, "Yoo-hoo." The carrot said, "Stay, Spookley, stay, and we'll play with you. Spend Thanksgiving with us, and you'll have lots of fun. You may not be a carrot, but we'll treat you like one." "Not now," Spookley said. Then he turned and once more shuffled off to find something to be thankful for. And in the next row, the squash called, "Good morning." The pepper said, "Hi." The bean said, "Why, Spookley, why are you passing us by? Spend Thanksgiving with us, and you'll have lots of fun. You may not be a bean, but we'll treat you like one." "Can't stay," Spookley said. Then he turned and once more shuffled off to find something to be thankful for. And in the next row, the eggplant said, "Slow down." The onion said, "Whoa." The potato said, "Stop, Spookley, stop. That's as far as you should go." And in the next row, well, there was no next row. Spookley had shuffled too far. He was lost and alone. He wondered why he wandered so far from his home. Now he wished he had stayed with his friends and played. Instead, he was alone and afraid. He called out for help and hoped in his heart that someone would hear him. Someone did, and that was just the start. The potatoes heard Spookley and knew something was wrong, so they told the onions, who passed it along. The onions told the eggplants, who let the beans know, so they could tell the peppers growing in the next row. Then the peppers told the squash, who let the carrots know, so they could tell the corn growing in the next row. Then the corn told the tomatoes, who let the peas know, so they could tell Jack standing in the next row. And when Jack heard the news, he came running on the double. So did all Spookley's friends when they had heard was trouble. Spookley saw them all coming and was thankful as could be, and they hugged him and hugged him and hugged him times 3. Spookley smiled at them sweetly and could finally see there were more than just friends. They were his family. And that's what Spookley really had to discover, that no one family tree grows quite the same as another. And that's why Thanksgiving's such a special day. It's a chance for people who love you to say, "My life is much better because you are here," and that a family is something to be thankful for each and every day of the year. Spookley thought about Thanksgiving and all he had seen and decided it was his favorite holiday, well, right after Halloween. What was your favorite part of this book? Feel free to pause the video to write, draw, or discuss the answers to the following questions on your own, with a partner, a peer, or an adult. What happened in the story first, next, then, and last? What was the setting of the story? When and where does it happen? Who is in the story? Name the characters and describe them. What is the main conflict or problem? How and why did the characters respond to the problem and resolve it? What did the characters learn in the story, and what can you learn from them? What is the lesson or theme? What can you learn from this story, and how can you apply it to your own life? Write or draw what you can learn from this book, and also what you are thankful for. What makes a family, and who is in your family? What do you have to be grateful for or thankful for, and how can you show or tell the people in your life how much you are thankful for them? Think about drawing something or writing a list of everything you love about someone, love doing with them, or why you are thankful for them, or draw a picture of you together doing something you love. Make a list of all the things you are thankful for and all the ways you want to celebrate Thanksgiving, making gratitude and thankfulness a central part of this holiday this year. And how you can work gratitude into every day of your life, either when you wake up in the morning or at the dinner table. Visit laurenmartinbooks.com for printable and play-based no-prep preschool curriculum and free learning activities for homeschool or the classroom for pre-K through 12th grade. Please like, share, and subscribe to Lauren Martin Books for more read-along stories with comprehension questions, drawing, and writing activities like this one. Thank you for reading with me.